No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. So digging in now, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos has a beat on it. 1 out. Striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Candelario ranges to his right on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Now batting, Kevin Gossman. First delivery to him on the way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Goodrum is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Digging in now, James McCann, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
James McCann.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. This one skied out toward right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Matt Boyd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Markakis has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
Popped him up.
Inciarte.
Candelario has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He topped out in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the runner back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And late reactions, and they got him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones has a beat on it. 2 gone. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He topped out in his first trip. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Camargo was born in Panama. He's in his 3rd season as a major. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at 3rd. No swing. It's ball 1. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The pitcher, Kevin Gossman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Suzuki stands at first with one out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he's safe. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Stepping up now, James McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, number 34.
Here's the first pitch to him.
McCann.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Coming to the plate now, Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 1 after. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, and there's one away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. He doubled his last time through. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone! In now, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Nick Castellanos now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
0-2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Therefore, it is Cabrera, 1 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And that's going to plank the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Line toward right center. Jones is there, 2 gone. Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Digging in, number 14. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 14.
Daniel Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, James McCann. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is under it, and he makes. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Daniel Winkler, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte.
Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Back in standing. He's running again. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Boyd. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Tigers pitcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Swanson waits on it. 1 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line towards center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Nicholas Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuña's there for it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, number 13. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Popped him up. Suzuki over to his left, 1 out. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones.
At his second, center fielder, Jacoby.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's gone just 2 for 13. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And Cabrera watches it miss, so he'll head to first with a base on balls. Nick Castellanos now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And as it turns out, the 2-out. At the plate, number 13. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Hit hard to third.
13.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. But the runner's back easily. And no surprise, a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning, and he's back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And again a throw. just keeping him close. And still one more throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Pulled toward right center field. Goodrum over to his right. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. A little party there. No balls and a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias is calling for it. And that retires the side. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up for Detroit, number 14. He stands in for the first time in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the face.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
James McCann would be next. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Next for the Tigers, James McCann, man at first after the 2-out walk. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way.
A swing and a miss. That stepping in for the Braves, Kurt Suzuki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Kevin Gausman.
Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will. So stepping in, Matt Boyd, 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Jones, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Suzuki has a play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. A base hit in his first trip. High in the air out toward shallow right. Goodrum to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johan Camargo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He popped out in his first trip. Popped him up. McCann moving to his left, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chop towards first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Striding in once again, number 14 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of
high and deep to right center. Back goes Markakis to the track, to the wall. Gone. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He drew a walk his first time up. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely. Digging in, James McCann.
James McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
One ball, one strike.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Liner toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at bat.
even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Base hit into right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So striding in, Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. A play at the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base. Suzuki takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman, Cabrera. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 the count of the Tigers pitcher. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Inciarte's there. 1 away. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Camargo brings it in. Throw in time and the side. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, number 13. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. At the plate, Freddie Freeman is coming off a two-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Acuna waits on it. One out. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hack,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Coming to the plate now, number 14 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So digging in now, Nico Goodrum. He tripled last time up. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play. And And the next in is Johan Camargo. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. The next at bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. First pitch on its way. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So here now, Adam Duvall will come on now and pinch run here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Charlie
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and they get the force for the second out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Suzuki on second. Culberson at first. 2 out in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
This guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
Now batting, James McCann. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Riding in, Matt Boyd. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Victor Martinez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. Camargo trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runners on his way to third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out, nobody on. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Nick Castellanos now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Nicholas Castellanos goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jeimer Candelario comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now, number 14. He went down on strikes last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. And we'll have to leave it.
settling in now, Freddie Freeman. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
He swings and misses, throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second. Ready with the 0-1. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. 0-2, here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure. Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum.
For Detroit, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grayson Greenier come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he is out on the tag. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Joe Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Mikey Mata will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Swanson picks it up on to first. And that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
No errors. Left 2 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.